Your channel is so happy. You need to talk about the struggles. You remember the video we did in Koh Samui walking on the beach and you were filming me? Yeah, we were talking about the worst parts about being a digital nomad.
Yeah.
So anyways, I haven't posted that. I just watched it and I wanted to do a quick summary.
How are you?
Just to clear it. No, we're not live right now, but doing this freestyle. Hopefully I can one take Drake it. But we shot this video 2 months ago when we were on Koh Samui. Someone in Saigon was actually like, dude, your channel is way too happy. You always talk about, you know, it's basically way too happy. You need to share some of the struggles about living abroad, about this lifestyle. And watching it again, I just wanted to make this quick intro, outro to explain and clarify that we're definitely not complaining about anything. Our life now is much better than our job life back home. This is what we wanted. This is what we were after. This is what we were after. But if we had to pick some downsides, it would be this. You need to talk about the struggles of your guys' life. And actually also appropriate because Casey Neistat recently did the video, I'm Not That Happy. You know, how he's just showing you the highlights of his life. All the best moments. And that's absolutely true. Granted, our life is obviously way better now than our previous life working jobs. Obviously it's better, but it's not necessarily flowery and perfect 24/7, you know, every day of the week. Not every day is like you see in the videos. Of course, the stuff that makes the final cut on YouTube is gonna be the highlights of life. Of course, obviously, right? But my friend suggested that we do a top struggles video. So this is gonna be it, and appropriate. That's a shitty rainy day because it's not always sunny. So people ask me like, what do you miss most? So I would say that's the top struggle as being a digital nomad slash living abroad slash working online slash freelancing slash vagabonding, whatever. The top thing, the top struggle, guys, has to do with leaving everything behind at home that you had. So the thing that I miss the most personally, that we both miss, is not having our crew. That's what we miss the most. Not having all of our friends, all of our homies, all of our fam with us. You know, granted, I do have one of the crew. It's me and Parker out here. So, but most people don't even have that. So that's definitely the hardest struggle. Like, I miss not being with the crew like on a daily and weekly basis. Like, I've realized the things that we take for granted, like all of our inside jokes, all of our inside comedies, even just like American style like slang and comedy, and inside jokes and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, because you're not even always around Americans, you're around people from all around the world when you're living abroad. So that kind of thing, being around your friends, and of course your family, your parents, all your close family. That's the biggest struggle, okay, about living abroad. The other thing I would say is, you know, keeping a balance in life. So Tai Lopez talks about balancing health, wealth, love, and happiness. I'm gonna expand on that and say my own version of little balancing is, I'm gonna call it fitness, business, love, adventure, and passion. So those things aren't always in balance. You know, it's tough to keep those things in balance when you're living this type of lifestyle. So for example, fitness. This month, we are traveling around, and it's hard to keep your fitness in line. We're not really working out every day, and so you're gonna get a little out of shape. So that's kind of hard to balance, I would say. That's if you want to know a struggle, that's a little bit of a struggle. Business.
having an online business, yeah, it can be stressful at times. Like for example, oh my God, Amazon just blocked our product. Like, what if it doesn't go back up? Like, there has been some stressful times, especially in the beginning, where Amazon actually paused our product because of weird reasons, and we're like, well, what if it doesn't go up? That's our only stream of income right now. And so, yeah, that can be very scary, starting an online business and just jumping into it. And so the only thing you can do to alleviate that is obviously try to build multiple sources of income, like we and everyone else is trying to do. So, love. You know, let's just assume that you don't have a girlfriend, you're single out here or whatever. You know, that is a little bit difficult to find when you're living in a new country, and especially if you're bouncing around between countries. You know, it's hard to find someone to have a serious relationship with, obviously, if you're only living a few months at a time in different cities. So that is one aspect. You know, it comes and goes. It can come in and out of balance. So things aren't always in balance. The next thing is adventure. You know, it's not all, obviously we try to have adventure in our lives, but it's not always travel and fun. You know, there are the monotonous, boring stints where you're grinding in the office, you know, 8-10 hours a day. So it's not always adventurous and traveling and fun. It's there are those monotonous, boring times. Obviously, it's a lot better than commuting to work at your 9 to 5 back home, but just saying there are times of balance and imbalance. And the last one, passion. Kind of tied to the working thing. Just because we work online doesn't mean we have all of our time to work on our passion projects, whether that's making videos, creating, whatever that may be. So yeah, life is not perfect out here. It's all about a balance between those things, and at least we have the freedom to try to balance those 5 things, but it's definitely not always perfect. But I would say the #1 struggle is being away from your friends and fam. You know, and especially if you're moving between different countries, it can be a little bit overwhelming adapting to new cultures and new languages. Like, you know, you guys get what I mean, like adapting to new cultures. But in the end, you know, it's pretty good, but it's not perfect. So hope you guys got some value out of that video, and I'll see you guys on the other video if you haven't seen it yet. The top things that we love about being a digital nomad, nomad. See you guys in the future. Base.
I just want to clarify, we're not complaining, but they asked to do this video, so that would be our main downside, but we're digging it. I also mentioned life not being balanced at times. Of course, there's no perfect situation, but also we're not complaining about life being unbalanced out here. It was much more unbalanced back home. Life is much more balanced here. We work less hours and we're able to work out every day much more affordably, especially if you like CrossFit, much more affordable out here. We're in much better shape out here, so not complaining. We're just saying at times when you're backpacking around, life can be unbalanced. But if we had to pick some downsides, it would be occasionally there's unbalance in life as far as, you know, work life, and I explain more in the video. But the main thing is just not being around the friends and family. But other than that, we're digging it. I'm not trying to do this video like we're complaining about anything. We really do love what we do. So that was that. See you in the comments. Peace.
We're in Africa. We are the boys that fucking Africa. Don't give me. Guys, we fucking did it. Fucking created it. Did it.